Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Welcome on in, you beautiful noodles. Thank you so much for being here today. If it's the morning time for you, good morning. If it's the afternoon, good afternoon. If it's the evening, good evening. And if it's the nighttime, good night. How are you? Thank you so much for popping on in. It's great to see you. Welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 3 Design Day. As we are going to be designing some serious amounts of buildings and things. We're going to be finishing off some exhibits. We're going to be doing all of the things today that we have been... Well, it's not that we've been putting them off. No, we haven't been putting them off. But we have been prioritizing the actual acquisition of dinosaurs because I didn't want to be accused of... So, Steve, you ever going to have dinosaurs? Do you remember Ian Malcolm said that? You do have dinosaurs in your dinosaur park, yes? Hello? Hello? So I do have dinosaurs in my park, which is wonderful. It's good to have. And hello to all those watching on YouTube. Hello to everyone watching on Twitch. And yeah, okay, so I can't say very much about something, but next week the content will be a little bit different. Hey, Aperlino. The content will be just a little bit different on the stream, just for next week, as we have another game next week coming out. I can't say much more right now, but the schedule will be up later today, and you'll see for yourself. And then after next week, so after the next Monday to Sunday, then we will return to some sort of balance in the force between the two games that I am putting an awful lot of my time into. We'll return to some sort of balance of equilibrium. But next week there will be a noted absence of Jurassic World Evolution 3. But fear not, I am not going away from Jurassic World Evolution 3, not at all. It's that I have to give another game. Hello, Wolfie. Good to see you, buddy. I have to give another game. It's due diligence. It's due time. In the same way I did to Jurassic World Evolution 3. So, and then we will find a balance between the two games. But next week, and also well, I'll just leave it there. Let's just say that it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun one. Wolfie, great to see you. Thank you again for last night DMing our D&D. Aperlino, tell me, how's your Sunday? Wolfie, how's your Sunday? How are you all doing? Aperlino, what time zone are you in? Whereabouts are you? Where are you exactly? No, I mean, where are you? What time is it with you? I know where Wolfie is. No, that sounds so threatening. I have a fair idea of where most of my viewers are from, because then I can ask them what kind of day they're having, and how they're getting on. And if they've had any part of their day, or if they're only beginning their day, or if their day is completely over. It also could be that. So
for the defensive critic.
Hello, Master Yar. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome on in. How we doing? How are we doing? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing an awful lot of designing on Jurassic World Evolution 3, which I know is what you all come to me for. Is my design stuff in these games. So that's what today's going to be. It's going to be the entire stream. 2 hours from Paris. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, you're in Paris. Well, you're in France. Sorry. Verdun. I was only watching a video on the Battle of the Somme 2 days ago, actually. Still in my YouTube history because I didn't actually finish it. I made 16 minutes in out of an 18-minute video before I had to leave. And they were talking about Verdun. They were talking about how the Somme was supposed to relieve pressure on Verdun because the French line was about to break and stuff. So that's why the Somme was kind of pushed forward and why it was so intensely done despite the heavy losses and all. It was amazing. It was an incredible... I know tantalizingly little about the First World War, apart from the main bits. Yes, it was great. So what a crossover. You're doing hospital leave. You're in it or you're working? Tell us, Master Yar. Yes, it was really, really cool. So actually, I know exactly where Verdun is. And maybe if you'd asked me that a week ago, I would have been like, it's in France, but I'm not sure where. But I know exactly where it is now. So yeah, look at that. But that's so wonderful. Bienvenue, uh, and welcome. What a coincidence! I love it. Yeah. So as a Irishman in Canada, I get exposed to Quebecois more than I do France French. So I genuinely had to think about what I was going to say there, because my default French to go to when I speak to somebody here is the Quebecois version, which is a lot more "Alcoholist tabarnak." You know, it's very up here in the nose rather than being very deep French. So, um, but yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I don't know if you've had any interactions with Quebecois, but they're great, very funny, very actually. Do you know what? I think I love them because their ways are very Irish in a lot of ways as well. Like there's an awful lot of overlap. Um, with in terms of like cultural isms. You know, their music is very Quebecois, which is very influenced by Irish music, so it's very like audibly similar. And then like the food, because it's kind of the same cultural background in terms of like what resources they had available to them. A lot of their like very standard kind of homegrown, you would have had it on a Thursday as a kid kind of dishes are very similar taste wise to dishes we'd have in Ireland. And it's a very cool mix to find that out, you know what I mean? So there's like they have a type of pudding which is basically like bread and butter pudding for us in Ireland, which is really similar. They do an awful lot of like stew, what we would classify as like a stew, and I think they call it un brie or something, which is really really awesome. I might have mispronounced that, but I'm doing my best. So yeah, there's a lot of cool kind of similar overlaps, and as a result, it actually makes it made the transition kind of cool when I was coming over here, because I've been to Montreal a few times, and I've been around Quebec a few times, and it actually has made it really really cool because it doesn't feel that far away from home, although it does at the same time. It's very weird. It's a very weird dichotomy, but yeah. Had surgery, metal plate removal from the collarbone. Absolutely nothing at home. Can't wait to get back to work. Oh, Jesus. Master, you're sending love, buddy. Sending love. Last night was a lot of fun, Steve. We watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, Coraline, and Evil Death. Oh my God, you watched a bunch. Aeolius, that's so cool, buddy. That's dope. That's really, really awesome. I hope you had a great time. I'm so glad. But yeah, so listen, there's a possibility. I can't say a huge amount about I keep on saying I can't say very much, but it's the truth. I can't say a huge amount about what exactly is coming up during the week until I just get an approval from a particular company. But once I do, I want you to know that I'm possibly streaming, or I will be in some way or another live in some capacity, possibly 6 out of 7 days next week, which is yeah, it's something. It's gonna be something. At the very least 5. So with that being said, today's stream, because I've been on stream Monday. How many times have I streamed this week? I think I've streamed 5 times this week as well. Bearing in mind that my usual minimum is 3. Okay, I usually stream Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I usually do 3 days, right? But yeah, my usual is like anywhere between kind of 3 and 4 streams, depending on how things go. And then sometimes Bonji hosts the collab, so it can only end up being 2 maybe. I might just stream myself like Tuesday, Saturday, and he hosts the collab. But yeah, this week and last week, I think I've done like 5 or 6 streams. No, about 5 streams a week, I think, the last 2 weeks. Hey, Mav, good to see you. Hey, Probacus. Baldur's Gate was so damn fun, made our day after a long day's work. I'm so glad we're playing it again this week. But next week, there's a possibility I could be doing like 6 days. It depends on if Bungie is willing to take the collab on Friday. Then I'll be streaming. I will be actually streaming 5 days, I think. And I will be on stream 6 days, which is intense. But I don't mind, because that's the grind. Huh? And I love it. And we've got some exciting stuff coming up, which I presume all of you know exactly what it is. I presume everybody in stream knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm being incredibly not subtle about it. Sorry, 1 second. I actually got an email related to exactly what I'm talking about. Great. Okay. I presume you all know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly where I'm going with this. But the reason I'm bringing it up at all is because today I actually debated not streaming, because I was like, my God, I've streamed like 5 times this week. I've streamed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then there's a possibility I'm going to be on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. And I have work as well. And I have a lot of stuff to be doing as well for my own job. So it's going to be an intense week. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to stream today. But then I was like, no, I love you guys. I'm going to fucking stream. I'm going to do it. However, what I'm getting at is I don't think I'm going to be on for like 6 hours today. Okay. I think I'm going to do like 3.5, maybe 4 hours. And then I'm going to call it. Okay. I'm going to call it, because we've got a lot of content coming up next week, and I've produced a lot of content over the last week and a half, 2 weeks. I also need to get all these up on YouTube, so if you want to rewatch some of the Jurassic World stuff, you can watch it on Twitch or on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Subscribe and hit the like button. But yeah, so there's a lot of content coming up. So I may not do like 6 hours today, okay? I'm just saying. All right, so prepare yourselves that Steve on a Sunday stream is not here from my 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. or from your insert X time here to insert X time plus 5 or 6 later. Okay, is that fair? Illegal, good to see you. Thank you so much for popping on in. Probacus, I'm so glad you're enjoying Baldur's Gate, buddy. I really, really am. Yeah, so anyway, with that being said, and with the fact that I'm already on 20 minutes and haven't opened up the... Well, I have opened up the game, I just haven't switched onto it. Shall we game? Shall we bippity bop into our game? I think it might be a good idea. Let me go down to our... Because we're creating today, gang. We doing some creating. We're putting on our synthy jazz. We're turning up the volume here. And we're gonna rotate. We're gonna go in. Ooh, I'm here. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, today is going to be an awful lot of not caring about the dinosaurs. And today is going to be a hell of a lot of designing the living shit out of the park. And we're going to start over here with our dearly beloved sunken Jurassic Tour route thing that we started over this side. And we're going to make this look pretty AF. We're going to do some little pit stop areas with some viewing posts. I'm thinking about putting one here. Excuse me. I'm going to put one here. We're going to do like some roadside cafes to make it look like as if you can get out and have a little coffee. So we're going to have some serious bits and pieces to do around here. Very excited for it. So if you're in the mood for some Sunday chillaxing, I don't know whether I'm your primary form of entertainment. I don't know whether I am your secondary form of entertainment. I don't know whether or not you have 7 other shows on and I am just somewhere on another screen whispering sweet nothings into your ear from afar. But at whatever capacity you are enjoying this stream and at whatever vibe your Sunday is, sit back, relax, enjoy. I don't know how much talking I'm going to be doing. Probably a little bit. But yeah, we're going to go creative. We're going to go designing. So, you know what to do. Let's pop on our music. Which maintenance guy are we following today? So we followed Maintenance Guy 36 and Maintenance Guy 37. Although yesterday I didn't follow him very good. Actually, do you know, we should do Maintenance Guy 37 today. Because yesterday I was supposed to be following him. And I didn't... There he is.
Hey, Steve!
That's a perfect reason to follow him. Hello, Lone. Hey, Lone. So, I think we're going to follow this guy. He's doing a stellar job. Look at him. He's right in front of us, so we got to pick him. Look at him go. Go on. There we go. Look at that. Oh! Straight in with the seagull. Shirley. Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. I'm almost sure. I think I still have that sound effect. I don't use my sound effects as much. Where did I have that one? Sounds, effects, movies.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
I do have all of them. I knew I did. I don't use them as much. I've kind of realized over the years of streaming that although they are very effective and very funny, honestly 90% of the most entertaining content comes from the streamer, not the sound effects. Unless you're hosting a podcast. Ah, no, wait. There we go. There we go. Unless you're hosting a podcast. In which case, yeah, fair enough. Okie dokie. So we're going to... Basically what we're going to do here is we're going to create a... We're going to do all of this. Yeah, you really do. You use plenty of them. Also, I have so much work to do on my stream, but I've been too busy actually streaming to do it. I have YouTube videos to upload. I have sound effects to do. I have clips to post to TikTok. I have so much shit I have to do. And the problem is that every time I get a free couple of hours, I decide to stream instead. Which is such a... I don't know. That's probably a tragedy for me, but it's not for ye. Okay, so basically this entire section here is going to... From this fence over this side to all the way over to this fence on this side is going to become a giant... amenities area, so we're going to delete that. Yeah, no, I know you're not connected. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the path, and then we're going to do this section, because I'm going to move some of these buildings and make this path a little bit more... I know, right, Aperlino? And then I'm going to sort out the path section over here, and then we're going to do this section over here. So we've got a lot to get done. So first and foremost, let's fix the entrance to the Jurassic tour. So if the road is going to start there, let's go with a gate. Oh, that's not how you spell gate. That's not how you spell it either. Gate. Okay, what stuff have we got here? I mean, we have used this before. We don't have to use that again. Although it is rather fitting, isn't it? To have it... I mean, it does actually work. And then I think we put the other one here at the end. I think it does actually work. I don't think we're going to overcomplicate that. I think we're just going to put that in. That's a cute way. Hey, bird, good to see you. I'm good. I'm good. Let's put our goal there until somebody redeems them again. Now, what we want to do is we want to create a vibe of kind of hidden to some extent, but I also need to be strategic here because there's some places that are better viewing areas than others. So I think we're going to get our planters. These fellers in particular. And we're going to do a little bit of a... Not 100% sure how I'm going to... Yeah, okay, so what we want to do is we want to selectively choose the areas in which they can and can't see. Okay? So that means we got to go along... We're going to go along the inside route first. And then we're going to go along the outside route after, because the outside one doesn't matter as much, and we can make it a little bit more... neutral, I suppose, apart from the areas where we feel like as if they can get out of the car. So I'm thinking we block all the way to here. I think this is our first section. Actually, I should just continue it like this. And this is also a nice way to hide the grey underneath for those little bits that keep on sticking out. It won't all be planters either. I'm just thinking about the initial section. of the road. It needs to be pretty, and then it needs to give like a welcome to Jurassic Park kind of a view as we come around the corner. So I think we're going to stop here. That last one was off-center. Yeah, that's the vibe. Okay. And then we're going to grab some... And also, in order for this to all stay kind of uniform, that's the one. We are going to do this section first. And then we're going to use the same assets later on so that it stays... kind of uniformed. I don't know what you'd say. Kind of the same vibe. So let's pick our flowers carefully. No, they're not. That's not the vibe. Give me something smaller. No, too small. Oh, there. There we go. So what I want to create is a shaded over spot, which is aesthetically beautiful as the car is moving, and then it kind of clears into a really nice view down into the valley. Oh, my favorite color is red. But I'm talking like a deep red. Not a wine red, but like that red. Oh, maybe that doesn't look as deep on stream as it actually is. Maybe that will look yeah, that kind of red. Also partial to a bit of blue. Don't mind a bit of blue. But red is probably the one I would go with. No worries. Now. You're drawing a little fan art. That's so cute. My goodness. Okay. Lovely, and then what do we want along the edges? I'm thinking maybe one or two rocks here. Small ones. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh my god. Wrong. Oh my god. Wait. Yeah, that's the vibe. Yeah, that's such a vibe. Okay, on this side, we're not going to do that on this side. We're going to do something. We might do the same palm trees, but I'm thinking we do more natural. Hey, gamer. How you doing? We're going to do it just a little bit differently over here. Might keep the palm trees, at least at the beginning. Oh, very nice. Now I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll put some nice bushes just around the preferably something just a little bit bigger. Very nice. Nope. Just a bit bigger. Very nice. Got yourself a good deal. That's the one. Oh my god. Joe will do. Now, as we get to this section up here, we're gonna...
Each dinosaur group you see in the park has a socially accepted leader. For some species, this leader is recognized as the group's alpha.
Okay. So, here is gonna be our first break in the wall. And we're gonna create a bit of a... Oh, you mean like oh, you're gonna see the dinosaur from this point, so that's when the audio kicks in, like. Yeah. That actually would be kind of cool. I know in Planet Zoo they had a speaker system that you could program to only turn on when the dinosaur was near, which was pretty cool. Or the dinosaur, Planet Zoo, when the animal was near. Yeah, I would imagine I would imagine they could potentially add it in. It might be part of a later DLC, to be honest. Okay. Okay. There we go. So I want to have it that you could, in theory, step off the car here, you know? And walk out and around. So the way I'm going to make that kind of obvious is we're going to create a... Will I do it like that? There. Maybe. Yeah. There we go. Too big. Need something smaller than that. Yeah, that one. There we go. Okay. Now we need to do... I'm thinking about doing like a little shaded canopy. I also want to get rid of that tree. There we go. Give me a beam. That one is better. Oh, no. There we go. And let's just color in that. Let's turn that into barren. No, that one. Okay. I'm already just going to drop a save. I think it auto-saves anyway, but I just want to be sure. Okay, now, because I don't want to get run over by a car, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to pick a... I don't know what you'd call it. Like a... Yeah. 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 Okay. It's probably a good test of which one is actually level and which one isn't. Okay, and then we do... Do I like that? I don't think I like that. I don't think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna create one of our own. I think we're gonna do it with... Yeah, that I like that. That's more the vibe I'm going for. Yeah. Okay, let's bring you... Let's get it to look the way we want it to look first, and then we'll raise it up. Nope. Beautiful. Okay. Let's grab... Probably should have grouped them together. But anyway. Yeah, that's the one. Let's keep the wood the same, actually. Oh, it's just too high. Okay. Well, we'll drop it down a little bit after. Ah. Oh no, why didn't it... Sorry, it didn't duplicate. There we go. Okay. And then... at the back... we're going to have to do poles as well, but I think... how do I want to do this one? We can definitely pin it here. Closer. There we go. I mean, we could probably do it there as well. Just, yeah. I want it to be a bit rustic. And then on this side, let's do a barrier. No, don't like that. Okay. Anyway, back to this. Let's get our custom-made little binoculars that we use. And then let's pop them in here. Stunning. Vending. Put in a few benches. I think they're in props, actually. Let's go down here to... I don't want it to be too fancy, so we're just putting in, like... kind of your standard stuff. Couple of benches, maybe a table or two, just a two-seater table. It's not going to be anything major like this one. Just put in one or two there. Actually, I'd probably choose the... no, that one. What else can we put in? Oh, did I put that the wrong way around? I did. Let's actually do that instead of the vending machine. Okay, and then in the middle here, I think we can put in... let's see what other, like... no, not a decal. Like a prop or a sign, potentially? What other stuff have they got here that we can kind of mess around with a bit? Nope. Can we... I'd love to put in... What is that one? Flying reptile, Gallimimus, herbivore. Oh, it's huge. No. Okay. They could have been a little bit smaller than that. Oh, there's the man and woman ones. I'd love to do something in here, but I don't know what. I don't know what I want. Let's have a look at the props and see if there's anything that's calling out to me here. Oh, Jesus, no. I don't even know what would go there for me to know what's right. That's why I'm kind of just perusing, because I'm like... Maybe just something simple like that. Maybe just a planter. Couple of trees. You know, what could go wrong? And... It's a pity they don't have placeable track. Actually. Could that work? As like a faux track? I think that could. I think that could work. Oh my god. I think that could work as like the track to stop at, you know? Have we just unlocked something? I think we have. I think we've just... It's a bit too wide. But you know what we could do? We could change all of the track in this area to be that track. You get me? So that it looks... It doesn't stand out as much. Like as if it's different in this area. Yeah, that actually works a bit better, I think. Now, can we get a car? Can we get like the tour car? That'd be so cool. Can we... No? Can we not get the... I don't think we can. No, not that. I don't want the module. Is there no... There's no way to get the car? Oh, that's missing a trip now. That'd be so cool. We could have put the car, like, parked. You know, like that. Hey, Nom. Good to see you, buddy. We could have put it there. Ah. Oh, that would have been so good. Why don't they give us the cars? Damn. Okay, is there any... I just need to check everything. There's no... signs. No, it won't be there. No, it won't be in gantries. Oh, actually, that's better. How you doing, Nom? It's good to see you, bud. No, can't do that one. Need something smaller. Alright, little viewing area done. Along the route. And then over here is going to be a place where you can see it from the car itself. So we're going to... So this is what I was talking about, like duplicating assets in order to keep it stop. In order to keep it consistent. So on this side we're going to put in to there. We'll grab our thing and our planter. Oh, wrong one. Should have also included the flowers. There we go. How's your Sunday, Nom? Oh my god, no. Okay, let's grab the nice bushes. Actually, let's just do this one first. Okay. I really wish we could have put a car there. That would have made all the difference. Okay, so now we're here. So at this stage, we're gonna drop the wall. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a... We're gonna keep it going on this side. Okay, and here, I think the best way to do this is to drop the terrain ever so slightly. This we'll need to edit some stuff after. Actually, I'm going to save it just now in case this turns into an absolute shit show. But it should work. Okay. The road's gonna get real narrow here. Whew. Okay. Oh my goodness, hey Bongers! How you doing, buddy? How you doing, pal? Welcome on in, everybody. Thanks so much for the raid. Bungie, how was stream? How was Crusader Kings? Are you having a blast? How many war crimes did you commit in one stream? I'm sure you set a record. It's great to see you, pal. Thank you so much for the raid, as always. I sent you a message on DL Discord as well at some point, guys. Welcome on. If you don't know who I am, I'm General Steve. I'm an archaeologist and historian, variety streamer from Ireland. I presume you all do know who I am, but just in case, I like to say it, just in case. We are currently building, we are uber designing, and I've just finished this, which is looking quite well, actually. I have to say, it's not looking too shabby. It's not looking too shabby whatsoever. And now we just have to... Who are you? We came here by mistake. I mean, fair, yeah. I mean, I can understand that. Well, I'm Stee. And, yeah. You won't like me. Don't worry. Just don't worry about it. You just won't. Okay. We want General T. Where? Who's got the T? No. Oh my goodness. Let's just line that up there. How was stream, buddy? Did you have a good time? I was in with you for a good bit of it. As soon as I got up, in fact, I was in with you. But I had to come and do my own streamy bits. I had to come and do my steamy streamies. Very nice. As you can see, I'm doing very things here. Slower progress than expected. Why so? Is it the faction or the new mechanics or something else? Oh, getting culture, it takes ages. Yeah, fair. I mean, what? You are playing like a nomadic tribe, so that's, aren't you? Viking, sorry, apologies. Apologies. I knew that. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is tilting upward. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do it like that, so. Just to keep it above ground level. And then probably on the next one we gotta start going up. In fact, it's on this one. I think you'll reach, actually. I think you will reach. I'd say that will do it. Ooh. Oh, stunning. Look at that. Okay, so we dropped the wall in order for this is one of those spots where the truck is actually going to be able, you're going to be able to view it from the car as it all just falls away. So with that in mind, let's grab the paintbrush. Let's do a bit of our barren terrain there. And I think that should work. So we're going to ride it and make sure. Make change to this one. Oh, yes. BEA beautiful. Look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. So as soon as we drop the wall, we're good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab these small little stones. These small little stony boys. And we're going to just take the fence out of the picture. I don't want you to be able to see the fence. So I'm going to run that along the ridge, and then we're going to do a... So we're just going to put that there. What do you think, Bonge? Would you ride this this tour? Don't worry, it's all going to look the same for a minute until I just get to tailor it up just a smidge. Let's go the long way with this one. Actually, I think you guys can spit. Yeah, I think you're flatter. Yeah, you're flatter on this side. Lovely. I just don't want the fence in the photograph. Now, in order to make that look a little bit more natural, we're going to take some of the other stones that we've got, like this feller. And we're just gonna... I just don't want it to look too obvious. Give me one of my bushes. Give me one of them beautiful bushes. And that's just... Let's do that. Blocking that view. Oh, you might be. We're okay, though. Well, Vern, I actually went away from it. I started it 3 streams ago, and then I went away and I did our Dilophosaurus exhibit, and I did a bunch of other stuff in the park. We finished off our aviary cave up here, all up in this neck of the woods. We did a full cave system here. And now, finally, when we've got... we also put dinosaurs in down here. We're going to do a whole viewing area here. And now, finally, when I've got all the dinosaurs in, we're going back to finish the road. Yeah, kind of. With extra stops. Lovely. That is superb. Okay, then we continue along the edge. We've got another... This is where our main viewing area is going to be. We're going to do a really cool one down here. I'm thinking we might... what'll we do here? Will we do a second dip in the fence? Maybe? If I'm smart about it, I won't need to... Probably that one. And then with the one at the edge, we can just do that. We can just do that. And that one, that actually saves us a lot of hassle. Yeah, we had a few extra stops. But look! You can't say that I don't put in the appropriate... No, no one would ever say that about my building streams anyway. I always put in a kind of a ridiculous amount of detail with stuff. Okay, we're going to dip this side as well. We're going to grab this. We're going to give them another view, because they're paying for the view. So let's make sure that we give them the view. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's bring that right the way down there. Okay, and then we can turn that into... I don't think we're going to do sandy here. I think we'll keep it at barren. Cliffside. And then what we'll do is we'll grab those rocks. Oh, that's a nice rock for what I need it for. Yes, there we go. That's it. Give me one of the rounder ones, I think. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. I agree. Let's pop this one over here. Doom, good to see you, buddy. Okay. Oh, we need to hide the... Ooh, okay, maybe we'll just do it this way instead. Yeah, maybe we'll do it like that. Or... will I take the lazy route out? I will. I will take the lazy route. This is gonna work. No, it won't work here. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Here might need to... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go there. And let's go across. Guys, if you're new to the stream, smash that follow button. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, that is some good shit right there. Right! Some palm trees. Soccer, thank you so much for the follow. Hi, Nighty. Welcome to the Legion with my T-Rex tooth. Oh, nope. Let's grab our stones. Stunning. Let's continue along our tour ride. Let's see how this looks.
Like other hadrosaurs of its kind,
Very
the
nice.
Tyrannosaurus is able to switch between bipedal and quadrupedal stances with ease. This allows it to browse vegetation at different heights and evade predatory threats if necessary.
We need something here. The rocks are too high. The rocks are too high. Better. Let's pop one up here. We need one. Yeah. We want it to be as you come out and you're like, ooh, ah, that's how it always starts. Let's put that tree over here. Yeah, stunning. Okay. The next section, so we're going to leave this, going to leave the trees and the wall up. And the next section of the road, which is this bit, we're going to do something really cool with this one, okay? So, let's drop a save. It's going to be kind of similar to one we've made before, but it's going to be a little bit different in how I'm going to incorporate it in with the scenery. So this is going to be like we're going to do another parking spot for the cars, first of all. And this is going to be like the main area that you can get out and like walk around, okay? So first and foremost, let's grab our... yeah. So that was the exact one I wanted, actually. I'm glad I found it so easily. Now. We're going to change it after. Let's just get... Okay. We're going to get rid of the... yeah. Okay, and here we'll put one more just up to the edge. Stunning. We'll leave the wall in on this side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the road, which is currently at an angle, which is fantastic. And we're going to spin it. Drop it a little bit there. Yeah, we'll put it flush for the minute. Give me the... there we go. Now, give me the ground level. And let me drop it down. Fear not. It's going to look so much better than this. Let's do that one. That one, okay. Oh, really? Okay. Why are you like that? So weird. Oh, I need to group them. Not you. Not you. There we go. You. Confirm, create group. No, add you to the group. Confirm, create group. Duplicate. Why? Why are you that way? Okay. Okay. Not to worry. It's inconvenient, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. No, not you. Not you. Yeah, you. Do you know what? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. No, turn off the angle rotate. Okay. Alrighty. That's that. You can kind of see where I'm going with this, I think. But it's going to be a little bit different than you're thinking, because we're going to put in some shops. So, you know, let's go small. I want to see what kind of small, whatever, food amenity, it doesn't really matter. That's too big. He's too big. Okay. Okay. I thought I grouped these. No? Did I not? Clearly not. Like, okay. Lovely. And then we're going to turn it that way. Okay. Super. So, let's fix the environment over this side. It's going to be all one thing, right? You'll see what I mean. You'll see how I'm going to do this, right? It's going to be, yeah. I have an idea, folks. We need it just, I need to make sure it's smooth on this side as well. Maybe in other games, yes, but with me in designing, not as much of a recipe for disaster. I can't say it yet, Bunge, but you'll see the schedule later. I just can't say it just yet. We do all remember the helipad. You're right, actually. That was not my finest moment. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No! No! Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm pregnant. Okay, there's that. Now let's grab our terrain tool. No, too big. There we go. Alrighty. Who do you think the father is? Oh God. This is so much easier to do in these finite little areas than if I had chosen to do it from the start. So that was a good call by Steve to not do this from the beginning, because I would have been there for years. Anyway. Right. So now we're going to get small, let's go medium shopping amenity. Let's make it thatched. We're gonna go a medium food amenity. Again, we're gonna have them look this. All of this will change in time. We're gonna change all of the styles of all of these. And then we're gonna do a medium. I think we don't have a drink amenity. Oh! Actually, that's a lovely... That's actually a very nice... asset. I have not... Fred, I've not... Good to see you, buddy. We're just designing a... Well, we've done basically the whole park. Yeah. Done basically the home park, but we're just designing this nice little kind of Jurassic tour route with some custom assets and places for them to stop off and everything. So yeah, we're making it work. Making it work. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Can we get can one of the mods give me a shout out for their great Fred, please? Y'all know Fred at this stage. Tell me, bud, are you gonna buy the Death Star? I am not. I am not a fan of it. The Death Slice, as they say. I remembered I'm not made of money. Exactly, yeah. You think it looks dope? I don't like it at all. I don't think it's dope. I think it looks pretty bad. To be honest, I think it looks pretty bad. Oh. Oh my god, stop. Move, but slowly. There we go. Now, are you... Yeah, I thought that. I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of shimmying with this. That's the level we want it. Well, actually, I wonder... How do I want to shimmy this? The truth is that the cafes and shit are just not on the same... They're just not on the same level, bro. You know, they're not, though. Oh, yeah? From the Bricklink Creator Program? Amazing. The Mushroom Village? I've seen it. I'm glad you give it such a stellar review. I don't even know what the next... I think I'm trying to... I'm trying to save for Barad-dûr. I think I've decided I'm saving for Barad-dûr. Joe, let's leave this side of it for a sec. I'll come back to that. Let's do this bit first. Because... awning... No, we don't want corrugated. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I would love Barad-dûr. Nice! I have a bunch of VIP points that I am waiting to find a reason to spend them on. And I'm thinking I might do it on Barad-dûr. We're gonna do... Oh. To be honest with you, I've never been a huge Trekkie fan. I know that's probably blasphemous, I don't know. But yeah, it just never really did it for me. So I haven't... It's a beautiful set though. Like, Jesus, it's absolutely fucking stunning. But I've just never been a huge Star Trek fan, you know? I think I placed 2 of them there. Did I? I did. Nope. Okay. Now, I want to change this a little bit. You know. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. I never watched the show except the movies and with the OG stuff. Oh, they have? Okay. I mean, I'm desperate. Why is it constantly doing this weird fucking... Okay. Well, looks like I'm going to have to eyeball this the whole way across. Fantastic. This is going to go well. This is surely not going to end up in disaster. It's going to look great, though. What we'll do is we'll grab both of them. We'll just constantly be duplicating it. It's infuriating. Come on, you bastard. Okay, that'll do. Confirm. Duplicate. Let's see if we can at least line it up here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. Whew! I think... Ooh, I think we're gonna have to do... Am I gonna have to split it apart and do a single one to finish it off? I think I might. Oh lordy, I am. Okay. Let's go into that. Let's confirm. No, I'm gonna have to edit the group. Two? Do you think there's two left there? Ooh! No! What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, two it is. Right, and we'll grab... Oh my goodness. Okay, edit group. They're also not all on the edge. Fantastic. Great, can't wait to finagle with this for the next 20 minutes. Confirm, create group. Are we good? Are you all on? You are, but you're also all not technically above. There. Woo! Okay. That's a win. That is a win. Except on this side. Okay, never mind. We advance move it again. So I told you. I'll spend 20 minutes fixing this. Okay, you're in line. But then you guys are not. Okay, so we'll move it so that you're both equally as not in line. So that will probably do the trick. Yeah, and then we're just gonna move you if move you back a smidge. Mm-hmm. And move you down a smidge. Is everybody lodged in the floor? Everyone is. I think that did it. Okay, amazing. Alrighty. Okay. This is going to be a whole plaza area. We're going to make this look real nice. Now, I had a fence there, didn't I? This one. It was this one. Now we're gonna add you to this group. Like so. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Do you know what they could really do with you saving your most recent menu selection? That's another bug. If they ever ask, which they won't. Steve, what do you think? I have a laundry list for Frontier. Okay. We'll hide the... We will 100% hide the fence as well. Okay. Righty. No. No. No, turn the other way. What? Turn this way. No, no, stop spinning. Yeah. 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 There we go. Weird. There we go. Now I'm thinking... do we want to do that? And then... sorry, I'm not verbalizing what I'm trying to do here, but at the same time, I'm trying to figure it out myself before I just say to you that I'm doing something. I'm thinking that, right? Trust me. Then we're going to edit the group, and we're going to take away you. Yeah. Right? And then... where's our planters that we had? That one. Yeah, I was thinking that. I don't think it's big enough. We need it to be just slightly bigger. Yeah. In fact, we're going to edit that group. We're going to take away that shrubbery. Dead center. Okay. That's actually not centered. There we go. Now. Bins. Okay, and then we want... oh, sorry. Let's go into our foliage. Oh, what? Jesus, no. Jesus, no. What the fuck? Palm trees. Just regular palm trees. Why are you so huge? It's still too big. Yeah, okay, you'll do. Oh my god, everything's massive. Why is everything so large? Where's the small ones? Everything is fucking huge. Okay. Come on, MK. Come on, MK. You're better than that. No, you're not. You can pretend to be. Now, where's my little looking glass that I made? Oh my god, no, not that. This. Alright, now, what I wanted to do was, restrooms and a cafe and things like that, but I'm thinking... Can I edit... No. Okay, hold on. Let me have a look at the awnings for a sec. Jesus. Canopy. No. Just gonna raise you just a smidge. Oh, thank you, Mav. Cheers. Now, let's have a look at some of this. That's nice. What is that that's changing color? Okay, no, never mind, not that one. This. The color code is F. Oh. Is that what that is? The color code is F. That's not even close. What is the color code of the canopy? No, that's not it either. Oh, actually, that could work. Okay. In a bad dreams, there's no you and I. Yep. Okay, I want to do like a little restroom and cafe. What is up with my fucking... No. Alright. A little bit of some quiet. No. 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 How do I want to do this? I really want to do restrooms there. We could put them on this side. We could have it that you can walk across the actually, that's where we should put the gate, the barrier. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I think there's something wrong. I think I need to maybe reload the game. Yeah. Okay, let's straighten it up. Okay. Yeah, that angle. I gotta reload the game. My global fucking thing is gone all wonky again. I just gotta reload this. Because every time I choose local, it just is a complete shit show. It's weird. How are we feeling about it so far? Do you like it? I'm trying to make the tour a part of like a visitor experience rather than just a ride. You know, it's like you can get on and off the tour at different points. Obviously, it'll look that way and won't actually be that way, but still. All I really need is a little bit. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to offer a bit of advice or a little bit of creativity, if you will. Okay, let's see if this works. Why is it doing that? It's really annoying that it's doing that. Because then I have to, like, why can't it just be fucking, anyway. Like, do you know what? We'll just do a new one. I thought that would fix it, but clearly not. If this does the same thing, bro, we're gonna have issues. Now don't do it again to me. Why do you keep doing that? That's so annoying. Like, what is up with that angle? Why is everything on this angle? That's so fucking frustrating. And yet you're not. That's so weird. There we go. Really? Okay. Confirm. Okay. And again. I don't know why it's moving ever so slightly off center. Okay. There we go. And then the one thing I wanted was toilet facilities, and I think I might end up just putting them in over there and over here. Yeah, let's just put in. I think I made a no, I didn't make a cabin. What's the best way to do this? Oh, they do. They have a little prop. Nice. Okay, now what we need is some railings along here. And I think we can probably do that with one of the flower props. I don't think we need to create another railing. I think we can just do one of the fillers, wherever they are. Like, have I sailed past it, or are they at the bottom? I think they might be at the bottom. Yeah, like this one. I'm liking how that's turning out. Yeah. Okay. No, not the whole thing. Let me in at the... There we go. Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, that's what I wanted. Because that looks really good. Actually, it's on a... Yeah, okay. I think the easiest way for us to get a similar vibe... First of all, I just want to see what that... Okay, that's a full wall section. I hadn't seen that one before. So we're going to use that as a little bit of inspiration. We're going to go 5 wide, 6 maybe. And we're going to turn it this way. Seem to have lost your nut a bit there, bird, yeah. For sure. That's a lot of cheese. We're just going to end up duplicating this on the other side, by the way. It's not going to... We're just going to, like, create it once and then go from there. That's a lot of cheese, bro. Hell of a lot of cheese. I love the way this is created. All credit to the designer here. This is and I believe the designer is... although I have heard of some people re-uploading designs and it's not actually theirs. So hopefully that isn't the case. But the designer for this one is... If you could... Thank you, MK. Oh, Jormungandr. Shout out to Jormungandr for this great thing, which is inspiring a bit of our build. So shout out. I wanted it for the asset selection because they've done a great job of getting all the different assets to line up really nicely. I want to do a very similar thing. It was what was kind of in my head anyway when we started out this build for this section. But what I didn't want to do was just plain out copy it. So we're just going to do... I like the wooden walkway vibe. I think it's really effective. I think we're gonna use that. We're going to rail it in, and then we're going to do our own little thing with a viewing gallery. I don't know if I'm going to actually make it function. I'm not 100% sure. But I love the way that they use this wooden palisade wall kind of vibe. I think it's really, really effective. And they did a great job with that. So, we are... imitation is the best form of flattery. So we are taking that idea and creating our own one of it. So big shout out. What we're going to do is we're just going to put that down a little bit like that. Just ever so slightly. Potentially a little bit less. Oh. Just... There we go. How am I gonna match this up? I think maybe if we do... No. Actually, let's grab those 4. Let's bring them back a smidge. Advanced move, let's just bring it back to like there. Okay. And let's just run it along the edge here. In order for it to stop overlapping, we're just going to dip it down just a smidge. And we'll cover that up with some flowers at the end. Lovely! That's what we want. Thank you very much for this. Really appreciate it. Oh my god, it took it with it. Hang on. There we go. Okay, let's grab some fencing, but I think we're going to use a different one this time. I think we're going to use the... Oh, that's kind of rusted. I don't know if I like that vibe. Oh, that's a shout. Yeah, that's a shout. Okay, we gotta make sure you're nice and lined up here. Right the way to the edge. We're going to put in a viewing tower, but I think... I'm not even 100% sure if we're going to have it, like, connected in any way. I don't think they're going to be on the fence. No, they're not. They are not straight. I don't know why it's doing that. I feel like the controls have just completely bugged out on me. I can't even, like it says it's moving it straight, and then it's not. Like watch. So that's straight there, but when I duplicate it, it's not straight at all, which is so weird. Oh, why aren't you selecting multiple? There we go. Create group. Duplicate. And turn. Make sure we're 100% here. Alrighty, that's that little bit of it done. We'll put some ivy on that there as well, but we'll grab that first. Let's just lower the terrain here. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to do the same one on this side. I hope it works. It should do. It should line up relatively well. Not exactly, because the road isn't exactly the same level, but... That's probably good enough there. We'll have to change the fence. But that's... Let me see. Yeah, that's probably the best we're going to get it there. Let me play around with this a bit. Guys, if you're new to the stream, you're very welcome in. I hope you enjoy fanatically building the tiniest details until everything lines up perfectly, which that clearly did not. Oh, it's because I picked the wrong one to duplicate. There we go. Super. Okay, we're gonna just lower the terrain a little bit here again. Smoothen it out a bit. Great. Okay. And then we're gonna lower it just here at the back as well, so that they run into each other nice and flush, which of course they don't. But they will. Beautiful. Why are they not level? There we go. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? We're good. Let me drop a save on that, because I ain't redoing that shit. Oh, Mav, you want a dad joke? A dad joke? Let me access my repertoire. My repertoire. Absolutely. I'll give you a dad joke. I'll give you the best dad joke you've ever seen, you've ever heard. I was practicing my art today, and I was supposed to draw a male cow. Instead, I drew a female cow. I made a mistake. You're welcome. You're just welcome.
Steve needs a slap.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Steve needs a comedy award. Is what he needs. Prop. All the way down, we're going to grab our tables. Thank you. See, Master Yar gets it. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get these viewing galleries with this kind of style. Yeah. Okay, edit. Where's the fucking thing itself? And we're gonna do a version of this. Oh, is that still on base plates? Damn it. Okay, never mind. We'll do it differently then. How will we do it? Mm-hmm. No? Alright. Well. Actually. We'll just do it ourselves. I might need to break this away from the group, actually. Okay. So now if we... I think if we make that into a viewing platform... do a unique little shape with it. Give it a cool vibe. Cool. Why are you not... That's interesting. Okay, hang on. Oh, I think the angle is off. I will go and check it out for sure, Mouse here. Is it too thick? I don't think so. I think it needs to be a little bit weighty for where we are. Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking about deleting this. Oh my god, no. They're the same thing. Okay, never mind. Okay. No. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's probably... We can put in like 2 thatched roofs, and then we can create a like a canopy viewing area up at the top here with some thatch. Maybe we can use the same... Maybe we can use the same thing as over here. In the meantime, actually, just a little digression as I go and just do one last thing. Put this over here because we're gonna want to keep... Why does it keep on not selecting the flowers? Yeah, create group. There we go. So we don't want the dinos to be visible along here. Or at least not very visible. Exactly. Well, I'd prefer them just be blissfully unaware of it. You know what I mean? Like, if they see it, that's okay, because they'll think, oh, well, everything's under control, when really it's very much not. But, you know, we need to keep up the illusion of safety. And wasn't there something else that we put in along that route there? Oh yeah, it was more of these little feckers, these little shrubs. Where are they? There we go. Until it's too late, yeah. Okay, so let's keep riding our tour. Let me just quick save that. Let's ride our tour from, where did we leave off? Where's the, oh, there is no tour. Okay, let's see how this works. We're coming up on halfway through building it.
Asset in transit.
So this is looking good so far. We don't want anything to be visible. We want to control the visibility, basically. That's the whole idea here. Is that we're creating an aesthetic, controlled route.
You may well witness dinosaurs attempting to establish dominance while you were on this tour. While it can be worrying and distressing to witness, these standards
So we're coming up to...
are vitally important to the way these animals select an alpha.
So we're coming up to the first stop where you could take that route around and pull in here and go out onto the viewing area. That looks good, actually. I think I'm happy with that. Then we come around this bit. You can kind of see over the top there, not very much. And then we come to our first controlled viewing area from the car, which is this sunken roadway here. And that's actually quite nice. Okay, that works. Yeah, very cool. That was effective. The wall then picks back up again. Oh. And then we're just going to come around here. This rock was strategically placed because... There we go. Look at that. Wow. That looks so good. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to go away and then you see it at the last minute. People to be like, oh my god! Go underneath this nice tree, kind of covered area. And then
Each dinosaur group you see in the park has a socially accepted leader. For some species, this leader is recognized as the group's alpha.
Oh yeah, fuck the environment.
Itself being challenged regularly to retain its status.
Come around here. And we're going to come to our viewing area, which you're not going to be able to see around. But you'll be encouraged to get out of the car here. At this stop point. This is where the tour will stop. Pull in here. Oh, it looks good. You'll pull in right here. And then you'll get out of the car. And you'll walk in and around here. Come on. I hate that. Just let me walk anywhere, you know? You'll walk in and around here. You can go... So you'll walk in and around here. You'll be able to go all the way out to the edge here, which looks super. Look at that. It really does need Anno's first person mode. So, okay, there we go. So I got it without having to go into first person. You get out of the car, you walk in and around. We've got some benches, some little seating areas where you can have a coffee. We need to put in some vending machines. But you can, what I'm also going to do is on this side of the route is going to be a bunch of cafes and stuff. So you could potentially get out of the car, go over here, get your coffee, and then cross back over, come in here with your coffee, and then go right up to the edge and look at that for a view. I wanted it right down the valley. Look at that. That looks... I'm really, really happy with that. That looks great. It also looks like as if it's relatively, like, undisturbed as well. Like, you can't see any of the other exhibits. You can only see the monorail track, which is cool. So then, what you can also do is I'm going to puncture a hole here. You can then walk out and around this kind of wooden viewing area. So it doesn't have, like, spotlights to be able to, or, like, the binoculars to be able to see over. But what it will have is a route up into this viewing tower, which when it's finished, there'll be two of them. You'll be able to stand out here and have another look down the valley, which I think is going to look really nice. Then we're going to seal up this area again here, because there's no point in being able to see that. We'll lower the wall for this area. We will do another viewing deck here, and we'll lower the wall for, or will we do a viewing deck here? Will we do it symmetrical? Maybe we will. Do you think we can select that? Do you think we can... I think we have all that, actually. Hey, Kellen, welcome on in. How you doing? Oh, no. D&D went great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, D&D went super. How are you doing, bud? I think we can save ourselves some time here. Yeah, confirm. Oh, it did take the rest of the wall with it. Nice. Okay, that saves us a little bit of time. Now the only thing we need to do is just make sure it's flush with this. Which it is not, but it is now. No, by all means, you can come in and listen. It's just, whoever's coming in to kind of vibe with us just can't speak. That's all. But you can listen in like a podcast. You can watch the kind of the video stream that we have of it. You can see all the cameras and everything. So please, you're more than welcome. By all means, come in next time. You're so welcome on in. Yeah, we play on Roll20, yeah. Yeah, do. It's on, our next one is on November 28th. Friday, November 28th. Steve is learning. Snag is healing. It's honestly one of the best lines that came out of last night's game. Tell Doom I can't believe he hates my character. I'm personally offended by that. Oh my goodness, hello Raiders! Hello Raiders, welcome on in! Hello Coin! Hello Mr. Fatal Error! Hello Tossing J! Fatal Butterfly! Hey dear, welcome on in! Hello! How you doing? Great to see you! I'm in, let me go to the big screen. Welcome on in, you beautiful noodles! I'm General Stee. I'm a historian, an archaeologist, and streamer from Ireland, living in Canada. It's great to have you here. What were you playing? You were playing Jurassic World Evolution 3. How are you finding it? How's things? Welcome on in, everybody. I presume you've never been here before. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I'll make a new friend. Let me drop you a follow. We're friends now. There you go. We're friends. That's a follow for you. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I appreciate it immensely. Guys, welcome on in. We are playing... Oh, let me knight you with my T-Rex tooth. Thank you so much, Mr. Fatal Error. Appreciate that. And Coin, I see you there as well. I knight thee with Legion. Thank you so much. Guys, welcome on in. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic time. Let me show you our park. Let me show you our park. I am a veteran of these kind of building games. I've built like Ancient Rome, and I've built like Ancient Athens and all the rest, and San Diego Zoo and Dublin Zoo. And Cliffy, thank you so much for the follow. And Tossin J, thank you so much for the follow. I knight you all. Welcome on into our park, which we have on the last stream. We just finished populating with all our dinosaurs, and now we are doing a massive thematic bit by bit construction of the whole park. We're changing all of the buildings to be what we want them to be. Ader, thank you so much for the follow. We're changing them all to be what we want them to be, and we are doing a huge revamp of the whole park. We're creating a lot of stuff. Right now we're building this roadway over here. I think we could probably show it to you, right? We could show you this. So here, this is just what we've been building at the minute. So it's this Jurassic tour route. Yeah, join the Discord, see the other builds I've done. So we're doing this kind of directed tour route, but we're trying to control the areas. It's controlled viewing from a Jurassic tour. So we created a roadway. It took quite a while. Then we've done these like viewing areas where you could potentially stop the car and get out. We did this like separate like track where the car would stop. You can get out and like have a walk around. I'll show you in a sec. And then we kind of control the viewing again so that they can't see into the exhibit. Everything is individually placed. I don't usually use any form of blueprints, only for inspiration. Then we have this bit where the wall drops and you can actually see down into the valley from the car. This is just what we're working on at the minute, so you kind of get a sense of it. Our park functions, like it makes money. We've never used like unlimited funds or any of that. I have turned off electricity because electricity is just a pain in the ass. And then we have more like controlled viewing, and then we have another drop off in the wall, which is supposed to be like, ooh, long necks. Look at them, Patagatitans.
The dinosaur in a group is recognized as the leader. However, not all changes.
And then the wall picks back up again, and we're just in the middle of building a rest stop right halfway through the tour, which is going to connect to a bunch of amenities, which we're going to design. Yeah, it takes a while. Yes, feel free to name a dino if you wish. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate you all coming in. Really love having new people here. And it's so lovely to find another... Yeah, of course. Go get some lunch. Go do your post-stream stuffs. We're just building this viewing area, which, as you come around the corner, you'll see we've created like a rest stop.
The early 19th century,
over here.
Solidified its place within the records of prehistory.
So you've got like the
becoming
canopy.
just the second species of dinosaur to have ever been discovered and named.
And then we come to this nice little rest stop here, which we'll pause. Imagine that we got out of the car. And then we can go along here and you can walk in amongst all this rest stop. There's going to be amenities and stuff over here. Stankosaurus reeks, absolutely, 100%. And then you can come over here and look down the valley, which I think it gives the desired effect. Looking down the valley from here. And of course that's going to continue the whole way around, so I go to the standard camera. This goes the whole way around, so we're just doing this bit. I literally, as you raided, I was just placing the opposite viewing platform over here so that we could get the same kind of view from this side. And we're going to do 2 more lowered viewing areas, one here and one here. In fact, why don't we do that now with you guys here, huh? Yeah, that's good enough. And then we'll turn this one on its side. If you've any suggestions, if you've any creative things you want to talk about, by all means, all of you beautiful noodles who've just come in and raided and stayed with us, please feel free to drop your opinion or your favorite design or your favorite dino in on top of us. But thank you so much for the raid. I really hope you've enjoyed the campaign so far. I've only played a bit of the campaign. I'm a bit of a sandbox builder more than the campaign, but we will do the campaign. Believe me, we will. How many stegosauruses? How many triceratops? Quite a few. I think I have nearly 20 triceratops. Let's drop a quick save on that. Let's see what... Steelicious. Okay, so who do you want one? Stankosaurus reeks. Okay, well we got a name. Well, we gotta call Rexy that, right? Where is she? Stankosaurus reeks. Amazing. Oh my, Emily Brontosaurus. Okay, well that's got to be one of the Patagatitans, right? Over here. Amazing. Emily Brontosaurus. Phenomenal. Who else we got? We got Dino McDino Face. Who are we gonna call that? Hold on, I have dinosaurs to remove here. Well, we can call... What about one of the Diplodocus? Dino McDino Face, and then we've got Breakfasto Steelicious Gallus. Okay, well we've got to do a Triceratops by the name of that. So there's one there. Social issues. No, we'll choose one with the... Oh, there. That's a male. I hope I can fit this in. Breakfasto Steelicus Gallus. Hey! Oh my god, don't ask. Good to see you. How you doing? How was your trip? Amazing. We're naming dinos, and I'm creating some elements to the park. I think I'm just gonna finish the because we've got
Who wouldn't want to suck from the nipples of that demonic beast?
I forgot that was a sound effect. I'm not gonna lie to you. I completely forgot that was a sound effect. Am I sorry about it? No. But I did forget. I don't know if you can see chat just above, but we've got Stankosaurus Rex. We've got Emily Brontosaurus. Oh, yeah, create another demonic... Well, I'm going to be doing a winter park as well. Like, don't worry, this isn't the only park we're ever going to be building, believe me. It's just the one that I want to spend the most time on at release. Oh, Alfie, I think they're definitely running on my channel for the next while. So, stay around here, drop a follow. Stay around here and you'll be able to pick some up on this channel, because I had somebody else ask me that the other day, and they stuck around, and the drops were... they were able to claim the drops. The only thing is you have to have your accounts linked. That's all. Like, it'll claim it on your Twitch, but in order for you to actually use the drop... Like what comes out of... Oh. In order for you to actually use the asset, you have to link your Frontier account and your Twitch account for it to kind of go over. It's great to see you, please don't ask. How you doing? Yeah, we're having Sunday vibes on stream, so I have a very busy streaming week ahead, so I won't be on for like 6 hours. You're tired, I would imagine, especially if you just arrived home. Jesus. But hey, dinos, exactly. Exactly, they make everything better. Now, we're gonna do palm trees around the edge here. Let's at least finish the building of the... Now that we've got all the places that the car is going to stop at. My park, I've had the game for, I think probably, I've played it for about 50 hours, of which a solid 45 have been in this park. So quite a few. Yeah, for sure, same. That's what I mean, is that, like, we did one thing of the, we did one thing of the campaign, and then we just immediately went straight into SANDBOX. Alfie, thank you so much for the follow, Nighty. Welcome to the Legion with my dino tooth. Grab those flowers. Lovely. Triceratops. Absolutely. Let me go over and find my favorite Triceratops. Where are they? There we go. Oh, I see. Tristia tops, Tristia bottom. Tristera switch. Oh, I think I spelled that wrong. There we go. Okay. We've done up to there. My favorite dinosaur is a Triceratops. That's why they're choosing Triceratops for me to name constantly. I absolutely fucking adore Triceratops. I think they're so adorable. They're just the best dino. And then I'm a bit of a vanilla boy after that. I do love a Tyrannosaurus. I am a bit partial to a Brachiosaurus as well.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Fair enough. I mean, if you think so. Okay. I think it's the fence that causes the plants to go all fucky. Do you know that? Nope. I'm also getting quite hungry. Okay, palm trees. Okay. And then we need... Nope. Okay. Give me that push. Okay. Hey birds, good to see you. We're just creating a nice little tour over here. What's up with the fucking leaves on all the trees being all wonky and shit? Okay. How are you doing, boards? How you find the game? I see you on it all the time. You must be loving it. Yeah, loving it? Super. You don't... Yeah, you do. I'm sure you do. It's not that hard to make all the pretty stuff. You just have to take your time with it. Oh, you may function first to beat the levels. I mean, fair. That works too. Ah, thanks very much. That actually means a lot. I'll show you around. I don't know how much of my park you've seen. I don't know if I've been... Have I been your background noise? If I have been, then you might have seen a fair bit of it. I don't know. Go. Oh. Okay, so you saw it. Good. Did you see the tea about... No? What's that? What's happening? Shit. Oh! Oh my god, that's so cool! I love a bit of T-Rex tea, if you will. Ah. Okay. That wasn't how I wanted it to go. No. How do I want to do this? Let's grab the flattener there. There. We're gonna redo all this bit anyway, so... Yeah, we're gonna redo, in fact... Yeah. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, someone called Lindsay co-authored it. Was it you? Did you co-author it? Okay. No. Ack. Yeah, you should. Claim all that glory. Oh my days. Okay. Now. How do I want to do this? Terrain too steep. Of course it is! Of course the terrain is too steep. Okay. Then let's do... Oh, lordy. Okay. No. No. Come back. Oh, can I not put it in front of the gate? Ah, you little shit, you. Ugh. Ruining me aesthetic. So you are. Fucking okay, fine. Fine, fine, you win. You win, gate. You win. There. Ruining me feckin' aesthetic. There we go. Okay, now give me... How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I want to grab you from there. You're gonna curve there, there. You're gonna curve there. Don't do that. Ah, lads. There we go. Okay. That's that one. Now let's grab some shrubs. Okay, how are we feeling about this so far? Give me your feedback. I think that's a shout. I don't think we're... I don't think that's too bad at all. Now, the real question is... Ooh. Aha. Thump. Thump. Okay. No, don't press play. Thump. There we go. Oh, yes. Hot diggity damn. There we go. Let's turn you all into one giant piece of trash. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. One more. There we go. Super. Now, where is my fence? Give me this. Is everyone ready for this to take a solid hour and a half to finish? I still have not finished the far end with the viewing towers, but, you know. A man can only be in one place at a time, you know? Jesus, me eye is good, lads. Me eye is good. That's not where I want that. Let's do that. I was half tempted to just select and do- oh no, I think I will actually select and duplicate that. Confirm. Thank you. Appreciate that, Alfie. Do my best. We're putting that back. No. Yeah, okay. Jesus. Okay. It's a little bit off, isn't it? It's a little bit off center. That's center. There we go. Okay. That is a shout. That is complete. We're gonna have to do something here. I'm thinking we might just make this all path. And then we can add buildings into it and cut the path out of it then. Nope. Holy moly. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay. How much more have I? Okay, that is pretty solid. Stupid question, but can I grab... Yeah. No. We'll leave that circling the building. Okay. So far, so good. It is, in fact, not. Dead center. My eye is not as good as I thought it was. Okay, well, with that in mind... You're not gonna let me pick them individually, are you? It looked it to me. Well, now we have to fucking fuck with this again. It's actually not the worst. I mean... Stop the lights, will you? If I just... Honest to God, if I... Instead of having to overlap... If I just move each one... Like that... Even... Well, that one's off center. No, not 45 degrees. A smidgen. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Okay. Stunning. Don't. It's not straight. It's not straight. You're joking me. How are you not straightly aligned? Oh my days. Oh my goodness. Come on. Oh God, I'm focused. Even I can tell. This is like hyper focus even for me. That'll do. No. What's wrong with you? There. Whew. Okay. Cool. That looks great. Really happy with that. So now we've carved it into sections where we can put in some seating areas and some cool... I'm just after remembering something. I meant to do that. And we can put in some cool kind of shops and whatever. I think it'll look great. No. Cool. Can we do it on the other side as well? I think we're gonna have to. Let's bring you down to here. No, it's not the wrong one. Why did I do that? Why did I move it down? It didn't need to be moved down. Actually, it looks better there. This one can be moved down. To there. Lovely. Is on the right side? It's not on the right side. Of course it's not. Nope. There. Beautiful. Okay. Stay on for another 20 minutes and then I'm done for today. Then I am done. Let's turn off 45-degree angle there on that. I'm delighted. That means you must be enjoying it. Thank you. Appreciate that. No. Can I not... Did they not give me the inverse? They didn't give me the fucking inverse of it. Oh my god. That's the kind of shit I don't get, man. Why not give me the inverse of the fountain? What is the point in that? Why would you not give me the inverse? Well, now I'm not going to use it because of that. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Okay, we'll go back into props then. Go down here and see what we can get. Lovely. Where's the right angle one? Oh, it might be in a... No. Statues. Oh, did I seriously not take that one? Okay. All of them? Yeah, we're good. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, there we go. I've played Fortnite before. I actually, believe it or not, I've played 3 games of Fortnite in my life. And I've won all 3 games. So I have a 100% record in Fortnite. And I don't ever plan on playing it again because I'll ruin my 100% record. And I played all 3 times on stream with a streamer called Leisha. Really, really good egg. And we won all 3 games. Even she couldn't believe it. She was like, holy shit, no one ever wins all 3 games. Oh. Veni vidi fortni. Confirm. Switch from group. Amazing. Right. That is looking pretty good. So everyone knows that's kind of the level of detail I'm going to be going into with this park build. I'm going to leave the Jurassic tour the same because we've kind of created it around the concrete look. But the other ones I'll probably change the look of. But it's 3 o'clock now and I'm fucking starving. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed. There is a strong possibility that next week will not have any Jurassic World Evolution as part of the schedule. And that is because of another game that is coming out, which is going to become a mainstay of the content. But don't worry, okay, don't worry. The game that we spend most of next week playing is a very, very exciting game for me, and it's going to be quite intense in the same way that we did Jurassic World Evolution almost continuously since its release. We're going to do the same thing pretty much with this game for a week. It's going to be Anno 117 Pax Romana. And then after that week is finished, after we're finished like this coming Monday to Sunday, the schedule is going to rebalance between Jurassic World Evolution and Anno 117, okay? So don't worry, don't freak out if you're like, oh my god, has Steve stopped playing Jurassic World Evolution? No, that is not true. Just follow me over. Let's enjoy Anno 117 for a few days, and then we're going to do a half and half. It's going to be our schedule for the next while. So yeah, that's the plan. I really hope you enjoyed today's stream. Let's go and show some love to somebody else. Streamed for nearly 4 hours now today. That's my limit considering how much streaming I have to do during the week. So I'm going to kind of call it there. Let's go and show some love to... Is there another Jurassic World Evolution stream? Every time I look at this, no one's playing in English.
Steve needs a slap.
Hey, come on. No, I don't. Are you English?
Ich klinge mich mal auch aus. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Stream und Tammy, ich schreibe dir morgen mal.
No, you are not. I am not seeing. Okay, we're gonna have to raid one of our gang. It must be an extremely popular game. No, I haven't abandoned the compies. I've not abandoned the compies. I've not forgotten them at all. In one of the areas that we're going to create for the guests, there's going to be a compy exhibit built into the middle of it. So don't worry. I've not forgotten the compies at all. Apernino, I cannot wait to see it. Let's go and raid... Who's on? Let's go and raid Ludo. Just my Stream Deck does not want... Just one sec. Let me see if I can relink my Twitch here on my Stream Deck, because for some reason, every single time I fire it up, it's just decided that it's not going to work. Thank you, MK. Live streamers, let's try this one. Link, yeah, it. Why? That's so annoying. Just link it. I'm not restarting the Stream Deck again. It's your app that's the problem, not my Stream Deck. I've done this like 3 times now. I'm just going to have to use a different widget. You've lost me as a user of your Bar Raider app. Shit. Okay, let's raid Ludo history. Guys, if you know Ludo, is a historian. Somebody that we raid often. He's playing Ghosts of Tsushima. I still have yet to buy Ghost of Yotai, but I can't wait. So copy that message. Let's swing on into Ludo. Let's say hello. Shout out to Illegal and Bonji for being here this evening, modding. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Shout out to everyone who followed for the raids. Thank you so much to Coin with a K. Thank you so much for the raid. And Bonji, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that, buddy. Shout out to you for being here this evening. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to have a bite to eat. You guys have an absolutely fantastic Sunday. If you're not in the Discord, please go and join the Discord. That is where my schedule is going to be published. If you have joined the Discord, go and introduce yourself in the Introduce Yourself section. Tell us a little bit about you. Enjoy your time over at Ludo History. I will see you guys tomorrow? ? Look out for the schedule later. I'll see you later. As always, stay sexy. Mwah. General Steve out.